Hello and welcome to episode 49 of the Kyoki Puro series here on the channel, local global series, using TEW 2020 as it is the 4th annual Bad Motherfuckers Tournament of Kyoki Puro. It's just unreal we've made it this far. As let's see, the first one, 94 attendance, 38 show rating. Second one, 118 fans, 41 show rating. And then the third one, show rating of 49 and attendance of 178. Let's see what the attendance 223. So we're getting bigger and bigger. Slowly but surely, our size is at 23, which with I think the change of the schedule in the next upcoming year, we should be hopefully by the end of the year be in 25, 26, maybe even 27 if we play our cards right. But I mean, because it looks like we are just steadily moving forward. Finally, is Kyoki Pure. Maybe we'll get into the small category. We shall see. But I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very very tough as we still got a lot of room to work with. We still don't want to become unemployed. Don't want to bury the company to the ground. But for this Bad Motherfuckers tournament, we have a new debut in Xavier Reckless, as he's going to take on Kenji Akamatsui. Carlos Gonzalez is going to take on Ryoku Hatoyama, as that's another first round matchup. And then Acid 2 is going to take on Kira Claiborne. And Kira Claiborne's now, she got a job elsewhere. She's at the EWA now. So it's good for her. It shows you that she's really improving. So that's fun. And then we're going to have our last first round matchup, Sumac Samora taking on Hector Galanado, as it should be a pretty awesome, actually, first round matchup for him. So yeah, let's get these matchups booked and ready to go for this actual tournament, which I got a good feeling about. I feel like we, even though the names aren't as big, I feel like the product's going to be really, really good. But we shall see. This is probably going to be the worst of the four. So we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. As just a death match. 5 minutes. Carlos Gonzalez going to get the win there. Kenji Akamatsui and Xavier Reckless, which even though this is going to be probably a terrible thing to do, because obviously he's making his debut, we're going to have Xavier Reckless get the win here. We're going to see what he can do. If he can, I feel like it's going to be close. I feel like it's going to be like a 48 to 49 situation as far as in-ring performances go. But we're going to, it was hardcore, not deathmatch. There we go. Yeah, we'll make it about 8 minutes. Oh. Have that be Ant-Man. Bump that up. And then Acid 2 Kira Claiborne, which we pretty much know how that's going to go. Poor Kira. She's getting better, though. Give her that. Acid 2 with the win. And then the final first round matchup, of course, Sumac Samora and Hector Galanado, which pretty crazy to see. Obviously we're gonna have our second round matchup. It's gonna be Sumac Samora and Asa 2, and then we're gonna have Xavier Reckless against Carlos Gonzalez, which I mean that's a pretty big semi-main event to have. As we're actually gonna give that a little bit of time, I feel like it's gonna be a pretty good match. Give it 10 minutes. Sumac Samora with the win. Nice. And then the second round matchup is it's gonna be, might be a little dangerous here, but I think we're actually gonna have Xavier Reckless get the win. Kind of shocking out of nowhere, really trying to make a star here, as we'll even have it be a flash pin situation. Just to really put Xavier Reckless in a top spot. And then, obviously, for probably going to be the best match of the night. I don't know, though. Usually their death matches don't really go too well, though, actually. But Acid 2 taking on Sumaki Samora. So we're going to give them a bit of time here. We're going to give them 15 minutes. Yeah, Sumaki Samora is going to get the win which means it's going to be Xavier Reckless smacking some more in the finals, which we might add a match, a little in-between match, just to break away from the action. I'll just see here. Stealth Z, the Phoenix 4 could be fun, just for the high spots matchup of it. I think that's what we'll do. As they've faced each other a lot of times here. As back at Ashes of the Phoenix in August, that there was the tiebreaker for the rubber match. But as far as singles wise, they've had the 4-way. They've they've teamed against each other. Yeah, but it's usually about 58-55. So we'll do that again, and we'll give Stealth Z the win this time around. Yeah, because Phoenix 4 has the rubber, but it's the first time Stealth Z is going to win since 2002, February 2002. 12 minutes. And then the main event, as for the first time, someone's going to be the Kyoki Pure champion and the Bad Motherfucker winner. So Maximar is going to get the win over Xavier Reckless. We're going to cut the time down actually to about 6 minutes. So how about that? History being made. We got to spoil what's going to be one of the new belts for next year. Don't mind that. That'll be talked about later on. We might just give... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just to give the official time. I mean, what a fucking show this will be. As I'm kind of nervous because the segment rating is actually going to be 20 minutes, but I think it should be okay. So yeah, let's make sure everything's... Ooh. As I was thinking about getting another ref, but kinda... Ooh, I wonder... I mean, who's good enough to be another ref? I don't think we have anybody. We might be able to hire someone locally. Boy, let's see how much he is. 80 bucks? Oh, well, yeah, that's... Alright. So we got a little lucky here. Hell yeah. 80 bucks is worth it. So yeah, Xavier Reckless is going to be probably too much. We're really pushing him. I'm just not really out of necessity or anything. Not to really make a new star. Just to kind of add some shock to the tournament. There's a guy, who's making his debut and he ends up in the finals type of story that we're going for. But yeah, let's run the show. Yeah, Carlos Gonzalez pretty much kills Ryoku with a flat out in 438. It's a 54 for Carlos Gonzalez and 19. Ryoku Hadoyama, as he's probably going to get outperformed in his match against Xavier Reckless, but that adds to the upset. 37, 36, not great. It's the slingshot DDT, Kenji Arakatsui should have beat him. Yeah, that's not going to go well. But broken ribs for Kenji Arakatsui, that is tough. And the Reckless one gimmick, rated poor. So, yep, bet unhappy with Xavier Reckless. That was probably a mistake that caused the broken ribs. Yep. Oh, wow, and there was almost a fucking botch on Kenji Arakatsui's end. Ant-Man just dealing with a lot of shit in that match. It's Acid 2 beating Kira Claiborne with the Acid Rainmaker in 452. Yeah, I mean, Acid 2 with a 56-16 for Kira Claiborne. There's a 41 for Sumac Samora and Hector Galanado, which he's got chronic shoulder pain now, so now he's got to work the rest of this tournament with chronic shoulder pain. Great. Is fucking Acid 2 and Surak Samora. That's probably going to be the best match, and now it's even going to be worse thanks to Surak Samora's injury. So he gets to win with the Shooting Star Press in 937, or 931 rather. At least it wasn't a botch. Oh, yep, it was. How fun. As, yeah, upset. A surprise cradle in 950. Xavier Reckless beating Carlos Gonzalez in a death match to advance to the finals, the Bad Motherfuckers tournament. As a bad motherfucker winning by a surprise cradle. That's just great. Going into the finals, gets outperformed by 20 points. Yeah, not great there. As Acid 2 probably should have won, but Sumac gets the win. It is as it's a 46-55 and 14:59. Sumac hitting the shooting star press. I want to say it's through a table just to add to the badass of it. That is yeah, I mean this is not going to be a great finals at all. But let's see how this match. It's a 59 though, so at least we get saved with this high spots match of Stealth C and Edo Phoenix 4. Stealth C getting the win in 12:06 with the Ultra Z Fist. Yeah, outperformed Edo Phoenix 4 too, so that's huge. And yeah, 45 is our Bad Motherfuckers finals. At least they have great chemistry. If it wasn't for the injury, it probably would have been in the 50s. But Sumac Samara getting the win and is your Bad Motherfucker for 2023. So he gets the win at 9:53 with another shooting star press. I'm sure by this point he is tired of hitting that shooting star press. I had to hit it 3 times in one night. So he is your winner, celebrating with his Bad Motherfuckers trophy and his obviously Kyoki Pure Championship around his waist. I mean, he is the god of Sumac Samora. I mean, Sumac Samora is the god of Kyoki Pure at this point. What is that? That man can do no harm. As yeah, I mean that just pretty much goes. I mean, the Xavier Reckless and Carlos Gonzalez match was even better than the finals. But I mean, at least we had a fun story with Sumac Samora being the champion and being the winner. So now, obviously, with Stealth C Edo Phoenix 4, I mean, what's that in store for? Usually whoever wins takes on the champion, but obviously because the champion already won the tournament, it's going to be an interesting decider on who's going to take on Sumac Smart. Definitely Stealth Z kind of gets the right. I mean, it's looking like it, but I guess maybe there'll be somebody else waiting for a title shot. I guess it's going to be up to the Kyoki Puro Board of Directors. As another year down, I can't believe it. These years just fly by, as we're going to give some love to Acid 2. And Xavier Reckless. Just to be like, hey, welcome aboard. Yes, he was actually signed for a one-night deal, too. So that's even funnier that here's a guy who makes it to the finals and probably will be used again. But I'm sure we'll bring him back. I mean, it felt like it did pretty well. He was kind of expensive, though. So it's just kind of up in the air to see really what I want to do going forward, if I want to bring him back or not. But I mean, I guess that was based in deathmatches, so maybe he'll do a little bit better in a non-deathmatch environment. So I guess I got that too to look into. It's gonna be interesting. As yep, there goes. I think we're gonna bring him back though. As yeah, we'll see. It's about 800 a show, so that's. Oh yeah, we get some heat. So I'm just going to have it be for 3 months, just in case I don't like him, or he's not worth the cost of bringing him in. Because it looks like we're going to make money. Looks like, anyways, so well, that's good. So at least nothing went bad as far as that goes. So yeah, and we'll catch you guys next time for the Kyoki Puro 2024 project. Don't mind that it says 2023, that will be changed. So yeah, we'll catch you guys there. Take care, everyone.